Session. We'll start today with sophomore outside linebacker Tyler Baron. To ask a question of Tyler, please hit the raise your hand function. Tyler, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can. You guys hear me?
Perfect.
Perfect.
We'll start with David Ubben, then we'll go to David Pascal.
I think you're still on mute.
We'll start with David Ubben, and then we'll go to David Pascal.
Gotcha. Sorry about that. Yeah, Tyler, what has it been like working with the defensive line? And, what have the coaches kind of told you about what your role is going to be? Will you kind of split time, and how do you feel about that?
It's been really great just learning from a guy like Coach Gardner. I think he does probably one of the better jobs in the country. And in terms of what I'm going to be doing, it's going to be a lot of split time, playing my hand down, playing up, and in a lot of different coverage situations, rushing the passer. I really love what these guys have put together for me this season.
Tyler, just the linebacker position, though, you had a couple enter the portal. You've had some that are hurt. What has that position been like this spring? Do y'all have enough bodies there?
Yeah, we most definitely do. We kind of like to think it's the next man up, whether it be any circumstance like you just stated. But, yeah, I think we got a great room. Honestly, a lot of people may not think so, but I really think we have a strong room coming for this next season, and I'm really excited for those guys.
Vince Farrar, then Austin Price.
I think you're on mute, Vince.
Sorry, Tyler. We've seen in some of the videos that you've taken a greater leadership role, a lot more vocal, things like that, and obviously on the field as well. Talk about that evolution. And then also you mentioned sometimes your hand down, sometimes you'll be in stand up. Take us through the process of learning all those different aspects and then trying to execute when you guys might be so multiple defensively.
In terms of me being having a bigger leadership role, I think it's something I really thought about just from day one. It's something I wanted to do. I always like to think of leading vocally and as well by example. I think it's a big part and something we really need on this team. And I'm excited to step into that role and just put my best foot forward every day. And in terms of learning everything that I've been doing this season, I think it's mainly something I got to take on responsibility by myself, just spending extra time with Coach Garner, Coach Eckler, really just investing in them so that I can get the return this season.
Hey, Tyler, just kind of take me through the evolution of your game. Last year, you obviously, stepped onto the scene as a freshman, got a bunch of playing time, but where can you see your game's gotten better from maybe when you were a senior at Catholic into your freshman year and now as you head into your sophomore year? Where's your game evolved? And then secondly, Bryson Eason, a guy that played linebacker most of his life, is now down there, repping with the defensive line. He's obviously looks really athletic, as you would imagine. What do you like about his game?
In terms of me, just the evolution, I think it's been two main areas, just technically, and I think in terms of my pursuit and my effort levels, I feel like this spring, I feel like I've been chasing the ball really well. I think that's something we do great as a defense. Just with the new stats, something to emphasize is it's going to make a lot of opportunity for us. And in terms of Bryson Easton, he's a guy that's going to come and work every single day, and you can ask anybody about that. He's a big, high attention to detail guy, and he's willing to learn whatever you want to teach him, and he's going to give you all he has. So it's really positive for our outside linebacker room, and I'm really excited for what he's going to do this season, honestly.
Ben McKee, then Patrick Brown.
Yeah, Tyler, I'm just curious what it's like to go through a practice with Coach Eckler. We see the tweets and hear the stories, and I know you're working with Coach Garner as well, but what's it like to be coached by Coach Eckler?
Coach Eckler is he's as advertised. You guys may think the Twitter is a little over the top, but that's who he is. He's going to come in. He's going to have energy in those 6 a.m. workouts. He's going to have energy when we're on the field late. He's going to put his best foot forward, and I really love how he's learning with us, and he's teaching us everything he knows because he has a lot of experience. He's been in a lot of great places and coached a lot of great guys. So yeah, I'm just trying to soak up everything he can teach me because getting coached by a guy like that is it's not very common.
Tyler, you talked a little bit about how your role is going to be a little bit of maybe a little bit of everything. How do you feel like that fits you? Is that something that excites you? Is that something you think you can excel in?
Oh, 100%. I feel like just being able to do a bunch of different things, it shows versatility. And I think that's something I excel in is just being able to be in a lot of different realms and do a lot of different things in terms of my position. So I definitely think something I'll excel in. And I think it's something that our coaches saw in me, and I appreciate the opportunity.
Did you have to put on 5-10 pounds this off season to kind of bulk up to do it, or are you still kind of where you were last season?
I'm still around the same weight. I think I changed my body a little bit. I lost about 5% body fat, and I feel real good right now.
Eric Kane and Gustavo.
Hey, Tyler, what are some of those techniques that they have you playing when your hand is in the dirt? And are you comfortable with that? And another thing, you have Young. He came on in the mid-year transfers course, and how is he adapting so far, Byron Young, to this coaching staff and this new scheme?
With me, I'm really playing everything. I played a stand-up outside linebacker, stack back a little bit, even playing the box, playing the 4-eye-5 technique, hand in the dirt, really a lot of different stuff. And in terms of Byron Young, you won't see many more people gifted more than he is, just by God. Byron, he comes to work every single day. I can't even speak to it. He's been great just having him along with us, bringing his experience from the level of footballs he's played. He's gonna have a great season. It's dumbfounding almost. He's very impressive.
Tyler, with seven practices in, how do you see your connectivity with your defensive players? What do you see you guys developing, being seven practices in?
With us, I think the biggest thing this year from last year is how connected we are as a defense. I feel like our chemistry has gone up in different levels. I definitely feel that we're in sync right now, and we rotate very well, and it's been very positive. Just how much of a unit we've been, and how good that's been for us so far.
Trey Wallace, then back to Vince.
Hey, Tyler, what's it like going up against this offense in practice? I know you guys have a scrimmage scheduled for tomorrow, but what's that been like from a pace standpoint for the defensive line and the outside linebacker group?
It's definitely been an adjustment. Just through these 7 practices, they probably go as fast as anybody we played last year. So just pushing our conditioning, really just trying to emphasize the little things and make sure we can stay focused when they do pick up the tempo. But yeah, it's been a great challenge for us, and I think it's really going to help us during the season in terms of adjusting to tempo.
Tyler, what are some of the things you want to accomplish in this upcoming scrimmage, which I guess will be the first one under this coaching staff?
With us, primarily as a defense, I just want to see how we adjust to when they go full tempo against us. Just getting all the calls in, getting all the adjustments. I think it'll be good for us in terms of communication, just really seeing what it looked like in more of a game setting.
Last question, Wes Rucker.
Yeah, Tyler, I'm wondering how far along y'all are in terms of learning the system. I mean, is it still pretty basic with the concepts, or are y'all starting to kind of get into the scheme of what you wanted to be doing out there?
We're definitely still going over the basics, just making sure everybody knows the fine-tuned details of everything. But we have started to really dive into it and put a lot more different things inside of it. Some of our pressures, drop eights, all different types of things like that, just getting ready for all the different situations.
Thanks, Tyler, for your time.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.